This is a legendary video, a SotN speedrun showcase for Koji Igarashi by RomScout, the legendary Symphony of the Night GOAT, I would say. He's the greatest SotN player of all time, in my opinion. 10 years of undominable domination by himself in the Symphony of the Night speedrun. And this is a video where he showcases the speedrun for the director of Symphony of the Night as well as Bloodstained over here. I'm blocking him. Let me go. We'll cover Turbo Dog. That's fine. This is Turbo Dog. He literally taught me how to play the game, but we're covering his face. That's RomScout, the beautiful man himself. You see Dacid Bro in the back. I'm actually not aware of who these people are. I'm pretty sure this is the translator. I don't know who this is, and I don't know who this is, but that's Dacid Bro. That's Koji Igarashi. That's RomScout, and then I'm covering Turbo Dog.
Yeah, we're just gonna speedrun through Koji Igarashi's most famous game ever.
Yeah.
Tokimeki Memorial.
I was gonna say, where's the Tokimeki Memorial joke? You nailed it. Great job.
Tokimeki Memorial is a funny game.
No.
Oh.
This is
Which one is Alucard? That's me.
I don't know.
I'm right here.
Dating sims are pretty good.
They
but,
were.
You guys can hear everything all right, right?
He signed. That would be it.
Tokimeki
Honest.
Memorial? Are you serious?
Oh yeah. Screw SotN.
That's right. Screw SotN. That's right.
And this is Ben Judd, of course.
It's pretty quiet. All right,
translating
I got
for him.
you.
This is Turbo Dog, who possibly knows more about this game than I do. I don't know. He spent a lot of time on it, but yeah, he speedrun Guacamelee earlier. So yeah, let's just get into it.
Who's that man in the corner, the shadowy figure?
Oh, was he on camera?
No. I meant Iga.
Oh.
I'm surprised you could see him because he's actually a Japanese vampire.
Right.
They switched away from him. But yeah, there's
He
Igarashi,
spent
in
a
case
lot
you
of
guys are
time on it,
curious.
but-
Oh boy, we get
We're
into
not
some
hate
good
for
stuff
whatever.
here.
He does. So
All
show us how to do this.
Okay, so
I'll be myself up in this corner,
first
I
you
guess.
start out by playing a
Here.
character because you have to. Otherwise, I would never do this. I'd suck as him. Then you watch the opening cutscene, of course.
Flashing screen warning for the next, 15 seconds. Oh my god, RomScout.
He's like the corner. He's like, yeah, you can go through the corners.
So this is
If it makes
essentially, if
him
you guys
feel
aren't
better,
aware,
I
RomScout is basically, imagine you make a video game, right? It garners some attention. It's has a cult following or whatever. And then this little punk over here, this little guy is like, hey, you know that video game you made that everybody loves? Yeah, I'm going to show you how fucking broken this piece of garbage video game is. First things first, I'm going to clip out of bounds in the first part of the game.
We'll just watch the cutscene though, because it's great.
This is a good cutscene, though.
I have no idea who he's talking to.
Igarashi's like, where were you when we were doing testing? They didn't have enough time to test this video game.
Human.
One of my videos was the first to pop up. I'm like one of the last people still doing content / speedruns and stuff about this game. So makes sense that a Google search for SotN stuff would pick me up, show me off first. Humans.
Mention when you guys were doing
So he's showing off some of the fun stuff. Like when you're in the ceiling,
I was
you can make the
there was
fire
one
rain on
video
him.
that was like, is he gonna throw the glass?
But yeah, this is a fun one.
Glasses, actually, in creating this Kickstarter.
Meanwhile, Igarashi's watching all of this.
So I was wondering actually about the opening cutscene. Is it just as cheesy in Japanese as English? Because I really
the
hope
Japanese is amazing. It is so high quality. And I played only the Japanese version, right?
so. Okay.
So when people were laughing about that line and talking about it, I was like, what do you mean? And then I saw it for the first time on the dev play with with 2-player, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that line is hilarious.
Okay. So we'll do an actual run now.
Okay, this is where the actual speedrun begins. Let's
Teaser, I
go.
guess?
How am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty okay.
Alright, so,
Alright.
all right, so now we'll start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Are we timing it?
No.
If you can remember what the starting time on that clock was, sure.
Yep.
But
75336.
I'm not timing it in my head. If that.
This is RomScout's
I
old
got it.
speedrun method.
75336.
This is some ancient technology, by the way. So this run obviously
So
isn't
we have
designed.
to beat the game first to speedrun it.
This run isn't designed to be like a super high level execution, run. It's just designed to show off stuff to Igarashi. So
Because we get to skip the cutscenes then. As beautiful as they are, nah, we're good.
So right here, he's actually getting over 41 hearts. So he gets access to the neutron bomb.
Damn,
And he got
who
45
coughing?
just to make this a trivial fight. You know,
Wow.
Hydra Storm just destroys
Yeah.
Dracula. But he's doing this in order to get, like I said, access to
Oh,
the neutron
damage
bomb.
stack.
He's getting rid of all of his hearts.
did
so that he gets
did
the
they
heart
talk about the
repair.
damage stack? They're not.
Yeah.
The heart to repair.
Yeah, heart repair is...
They should have asked him about damage stack. Hey, Igarashi, do you know why this is happening? Hey, you programmed the game. This damage stack thing, which still to this day, we still don't understand why it's happening and what causes it really. We just know that if you throw
Tribute.
a holy water, it just kind of
You
happens
steal
sometimes.
men's souls and
Off for
make
9
them your
days?
slaves.
Yo. J-Dub, nice. Also, WJB. You guys should get to know each other, you two. Thank you for the sub.
the big item in this game that just breaks it.
Hiya. Hiya. That shit is fast. That was amazing.
ここにね、虫がいるんだよ。
もうお前も話してるじゃないですか。もう繰り返しトーク好きですね、池様。
虫がいるんだよ。
You should.
Okay. So, I remember the first time I met him, he said that he was really sad that backdashing was faster than walking because he thought the walking was so majestic. So I'm going to give him a little bit of walking just to,
There you go.
just to show off the beautiful animation.
Throw the poor dog a bone.
It's a good walk animation.
Okay,
Rom Scout
so-
is correct
Are
here.
you done?
I'm-
もう大丈夫ですね。
大丈夫ですよ。
ウォークアニメーションもこれで満足でしょ
見た見た。
It's like,
Okay.
okay, I saw it. I got
So backdashing is a little bit faster, of course.
Do you think
but
I have
the
the
end is
slightest
very
fucking
slow, so
idea?
you wanna
Igarashi
cancel
probably,
the
yeah.
shield like that.
it. Yeah.
So when you put it, do you want to try it? Push.
やってみます
They're gonna let Igarashi shield dash?
Alright, so Iga is the one trying to shield dash right now. Actually, pretty good pace right now.
It's like, ああ、いいペースですよ。
Yeah, can get world record with
Yo!
shield dashing actually.
下手くそじゃないですか。
Igarashi speedrunning.
だって、
Dude, he's so good at this game. It's almost like he made the game.
I just realized I probably just messed up the first glitch. How many extra dogs
Plus
did
one.
he kill?
Plus one.
Plus one? Okay.
So jump over one of the ones.
Yeah, okay. So what shield dashing looks like when you do it fast.
Did he kill 4 zombies there? I think he.
I'm kind of
I remember-
interested what Iga's take is on Romscout's technique here. If he launches his hands.
Are they gonna show Rom Scout's shield dashing technique? I really hope they do.
イカ様、ちょっとマイクもうちょっと近づけてくださいね、口に。
Okay, so this is a glitch discovered in the last year. He might not know about this one, even though he knows about it a lot.
ここ1年で見つかった
Oops.
バグです。
This is really hard to see.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, okay, I got it.
the screen was probably really dark there, but nice.
What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened?
Okay.
You want to cover it, Rom?
You can if you want.
All right.
I'll
So
just keep
basically,
playing.
what happens? It's called reverse shift line is the term that we use for it. Basically, what's happening is he's forcing a level up at the specific pixel where the screen would start
Fucking
to
people beat my
scroll
game in
and move.
1626, yeah.
So when he does the level up, he's able to move a few pixels to the side, and the camera locks in place, and the game gets confused.
Yeah.
The classic line. Somebody finally fucking says it. The game gets confused. It's funny. I'm making fun of Turbo Dog here. Obviously, this was a long time ago. It's hard to explain, and like, even if you're well practiced at explaining like why reverse shift line works, and back then the game, like the glitch had only been known about for like about a year, so it's not like it was super well documented all over the place. We just kind of knew that the glitch worked. But yeah, if you just don't know what else to say, sometimes you're just like, the game gets confused. But yeah, so I'm not making fun of Turbo Dog here. Obviously, it's one of the classic speedrunner lines.
So once it gets confused, he goes into the next screen.
Also, by the way, Igarashi is not. None of this is getting through to him. He is just still confused.
And
The game isn't confused. Igarashi is confused.
it thinks that he's at a negative X position, and the game doesn't like negative numbers,
Okay.
so it ejects you to the far
Maybe
end
an
of
He
the
still
easier
explains it.
thing to translate would be I freeze the screen and at the point where the screen scrolls, and then it puts me on the opposite side of the next one.
What's the advantage of that?
You
you
skip the
keep
death
your
room.
yeah. I have the owl card, so I have like end game equipment.
ああ、なるほど。さっきのね、
The poor translator has to also figure out.
入ってる
They're teaching the glitch to the translator, and then the translator has to fucking translate. Poor guy.
じゃないですか。
アルカードシールド。
で、自分がちょうどレベルアップしたタイミングに
The actual translation, by the way, is like, I have no fucking clue. It's actual black magic. We should get out of here.
ある
These guys are
一
wizards.
定のピクセル
Igarashi, we are in
攻撃して
danger. They are wizards.
そのタイミングでレベルするとなんか1がちょっとマイナス1になって
The game gets confused in Japanese.
プラスに無理くり、まあ、つまり違う場所に飛ばしてしまうんですね。
See, he got it. Gosh, Rob.
で、飛ばしてしまうことによっては、
He did do the full explanation.
自分の装備がなくなるとこ
I
ろか
just
ら、
figured
は
it'd
い
be short.
もうキープしたまま、もうウォープして、
ワープなんで、あれはほら、ダメージを食らって吹っ飛びで入ると、
はい、
装備が
Dude,
なくならない
he's still
っていう
explaining.
バグもある
はい。
確か。
He's like, yeah, this
You would think by now that in Japanese, they just have like a shorthand phrase for, you know, like the game gets confused. But
is a way to warp from one place to the next by getting hit at the right time, and that pushes you beyond that one screen where you lose your equipment.
Yeah, the big toss.
Oh yeah,
is how we call it.
that was discovered I think in the first year the game came out.
Yeah.
それゲームがリリースして1年目に見つかったバグ
そうそう
ですよね。
そうそう、すぐ見つかる
But you have to be in the it's called luck mode. Like
ちなみにそこはね、俺がプログラム組んでたんで、ちょっと心が痛い。
He's like, yeah, that was a part of the game that I programmed, so it hurts every time I think about it.
oops.
dude, yeah, that's actually really funny. He programmed, I guess he's talking about the death cutscene was programmed by Igarashi is what I'm assuming he's talking about. And the fact that they skip it makes him sad. But I mean,
later inside of the
fuck
run,
death.
we'll
He
actually
takes away
see
my
another
shit.
kind of application with that screen freeze moving a pixel, and that's going to be used for different application later.
また後でそういうスクリーンをフリーズしてピクセルを動かしてそれによってなんか大きなメリットがあるところもある。
So I mean, this is just basic stuff. Picking
Yeah.
up the stopwatch.
Yeah,
for
this is
the
all,
one
like-
doppelganger.
we're not talking
Well,
about the
I'm
actual
sure he knows
speedrun
about
much.
that, yeah.
Thankfully, they're explaining
That's
the
who's responsible for that one.
the complicated stuff during the clock
What
rush
happens
because
if you
there's
use
not much that
stopwatch?
really goes on during the
Oh,
clock
you'll,
rush.
You'll see.
This is pre-experience route, by the way, which is why he jumps over that.
It'll
Fun
be in
fact:
a minute
this was a long time ago.
or less.
Yeah, less.
So that's this hallway definitely doesn't take a minute.
Yeah, even not really warmed up, Bromscott is still, if not the fastest, definitely among the fastest shield dashers in the world.
The reason he says that, by the way, this guy right here, even back in the day, they knew my shield dashing speed was insane. Even back in the day, they knew. He couldn't say that Romsky was the fastest because of me. I'm
If not the
I'm
fastest,
lying. I have no
definitely
fucking clue if
the
that's
fastest
true.
shield dasher in the world.
You guys could maybe ask Turbo. I don't
And
know.
when he's on his rhythm, I don't think there's anybody faster, honestly.
Shush.
Did he
Shut
tell
up.
you to say that?
So,
How you speedrunners count?
I try to be very. I try to be complimentary, but I always try to tell facts when I feel that it's true. So.
Yeah.
All right.
To be
so
fair, this was a long time ago. I was probably
who
bad.
was responsible for
I didn't
this?
have world
That's-
record
that's
at the
my
time.
question.
Rom Scout definitely had world record at the time.
そうさ作ったのは誰ですか?
This is probably before AGDQ 2015, if I had to
He's like, this
guess.
probably wasn't me. This probably wasn't me.
Oh, they're showing off the stopwatch.
簡単じゃないです
Did they
か。
ask him why?
タイムストップして出たタイミングでも抵抗できないじゃないですか。反撃なしやん。
まあ、武器が強いしね。
He's like, it's just because your weapon's strong, dude. It's not that.
Wow. Igarashi telling jokes? Making excuses?
the problem.
It's like, you cheated. He said, shut up. You cheated. You cheated in my video game. Don't tell me my programming's bad when you're cheating. That's funny.
I don't even know how the next glitch works. That like you just go through the floor. I guess it's just
Oh, is he going to show it off?
because the floor is really thin. That's my guess. Let's see if I can get it though. This one's actually like tricky.
Unlike the other stuff, which is not tricky.
Oh yeah, no, all the rest is trivial.
Yeah, he's going a little
Not-
early.
Not worth getting hung up about.
Yeah.
It only saves like 2 seconds.
It is frame perfect, too.
So we're getting the gravity boots first, then we're. Okay,
I have a
yeah,
save there. Don't worry.
Cool.
Did I just go up?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you just blew
Great.
your record.
You know, I might not even have a sub 9 clock rush now. We might be waiting a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
they're
probably
Around the
waiting.
start, Yeah.
They wasted a lot
It's
of
okay,
time
just
at the
claim it's,
early game.
You know, well into 7 minutes.
Yeah.
He's using the wolf.
Yeah. So when you run
the
up
hell?
when you run up a slope and jump up,
He said he's using the wolf. What the hell? Which is funny that person is. I'm assuming that's the translator again. Is confused that anybody would ever use the wolf.
towards the wolf jumps very high. I
Moonwalk
think
game.
that
It is
was on
moonwalk game. Yeah.
purpose, As far as I know.
狼がそんなめっちゃ高く飛ぶっていうのは
Is he actually asking why the fuck the wolf even exists in the video game? Thank God, because I need to know. Why does the wolf exist in SotN again? Like, what does it do?
それ仕様ですかわざとこの
知ってたけど
斜め
残しました。
斜めにいる時に飛ぶとめっちゃ高いところまで行きます
変身してる時ですよね。
はい
ありますあります。
わざとですか
後で気がついてそのまんまです。
He's like, we programmed it in there. We didn't know that would happen. And when we found out it did, we just decided to leave it. So it wasn't intentional.
Wow, wolf jumps aren't intentional. This is important. Take notes, guys. I'm going to be doing a developer sanctioned, Igarashi approved speedrun of Symphony of the Night. Wolf jumps, not intentional. Write that down. It will be on the test later.
But it could have been fixed.
It could have been fixed.
There's a lot of like funny things you can do.
So
with
jumping
the
on
like that
slopes,
in this game. It's actually
not
part of
allowed.
What makes it more fun for
I will have to
speedrunners.
route around that. They did
So
keep it
you-
in,
物理演算
but you heard it straight from his mouth, straight from the translator who translated it straight from his mouth.
とか、まあそういうところ
Not
で
intentional.
楽しめる、まあ要はバッグ的に楽しめるものっていっぱいあるんで、だからこのゲームは楽しいところもあります。
プレイヤーの要素がね結構多いんでありますね。
Okay, so that
They're gonna be
section
waiting
on
here
the
for a
left
while.
Opens and closes every other minute. So because we
Screwed
played
around
around
and
at the start, we have to wait.
Oh, the
Up to
wolf
a
was
minute, yeah.
introduced for the map tiles. That makes sense, yeah. Because how else are you gonna
Time.
swim? Also, why
this
is the
next
wolf-
sequence
They don't get to show it off here because it's the any percent speedrun. But I want to know, why does the wolf swim?
break though. to
I have
get
so many
here, you
questions.
have to normally have double jump to get up here, but
Is the translation
anytime you
translating right?
transform into something,
For
then
all
you
we
get the
know,
dive kick move out of it.
He's talking
you
shit with
can,
Igarashi.
You
He's
know,
like, these
jump off
fucking idiots, am I
handles and
right?
stuff like that.
Let's talk in Japanese so no one understands us.
Yeah, and it's
You
a
could-
very easy thing to do.
You could walk around a little bit more.
I
mean,
could. Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
暇つぶし的に歩き
There it
ア
is.
ニメーション見せてあげようと。
Nice. Yeah, zero
not
reaction
getting that?
from Igarashi. I think he knows about this.
それを取ることで2秒ぐらい時間もったいないんで
ああなるほどね。
It's poison, right?
どこちゃうかと。
時間止める。時間止める薬。
Are you really going to beat a boss with this kind of health?
Absolutely.
Igarashi's concerned about our health value? 87? He knows we have all the starting gear. Iga, are you... Huh.
Holy crap balls.
Well-
Yo, what's up, Dogzilla? Welcome.
Oh, I love this music.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
love this
69
music, too.
true.
It's too bad you don't really get to hear much of it.
Yeah.
That's
Honest-
actually one of the
Igarachi's
things
a
about
noob, yeah.
speedrun. You are in areas for such a short time, you never get to hear the full track of anything, which is sad.
This is actually one of the ones where I'm wondering, like, what happened with the Minotaur werewolf fight coming up.
Oh
here.
yeah, okay. So I'll explain what happens
Yeah.
with this. When you do not have cutscene skips, you have to watch this full thing, and then the enemies attack you afterwards. But if you skip the cutscene, they just sit in place because their AI has not activated yet. So.
Yep. Raise the sound a bit. I already did.
Yeah, that's one of the ones where I was like,
Turn your speakers up.
"Pretty good oversight."
No, they are
Please
being
not
quiet.
expect
You're right.
people to
Oops.
skip,
Skipping what?
Oh, like, so what he was saying is that fight is scripted so that those two enemies attack after the scene is done.
Yeah, they're kind of
So
whispering.
since we can skip the scene there, their AI waits to activate, but we're still active. So we basically just kill them before they even activate.
Oh wow. Okay.
Book
and it just
jump.
seems kind of odd.
First try book jump. Let's go,
You
Rom.
have a flag for the skip there.
Let's go.
This is so interesting.
This is why he's the GOAT, by the
So
way.
this is going to be an interesting one. So you remember earlier
He
he
is-
picked up a garnet.
At this time, by the way, the only person that could do an entire speedrun of the game from start to finish and actually be guaranteed to finish it.
And he's actually going to make that garnet.
Very
my
few
debut
other
right
people
now.
would be guaranteed to finish it
Baby garnet.
back in the day.
So what he's going to do.
Although
is he's
actually the
gonna
game
use
is a little bit
fairy
easier
card,
now with
which
reverse shift lines,
talks,
but still.
And he's going to use that talking to allow.
This is
him
why he's the
to
GOAT.
Pause during the shop menu.
Your word.
Oh boy.
So this, let me
Shop
pull this
glitch.
up, and then if I equip it,
I'm
and
pretty
I sell
sure
that,
this was
it
intentional.
now thinks I have 0 garnets. So when I sell it and I go back,
He has
it now
negative.
believes I have 255 garnets.
Oh, which
because
is
it
the max parameter. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's the same underflow where it's -1, and the game
So
freaks out and goes up
pops
to
you at the top,
255. Yeah.
What are you gonna buy with this? All this
Oh, it's some things here, there.
fast cash. You already get the best equipment though, right?
Oops.
Well,
Sort of.
he buys a library card. He's not going to do the
Like
floor
a
clip.
watermelon cloak, or
Oh, yeah, why not? Did I get enough extra for that? Not quite. Let's go get the watermelon. quote.
in this.
I mean, while we're
Yeah, might as well.
while we're having fun, right?
Can I shop glitch at the local
Where is
supermarket?
it? Oh, there
That's
we go.
called stealing. So yes. I won't tell.
Oh, I guess I should do the other things too, not just the.
ROM Scout's
The
the reason
watermelon.
everything got patched? No, actually. This was before this was way after the PSP launch, so it's not
Looks
ROM's
purely
fault.
for fun, but
They actually found the glitches
Yeah,
themselves and
then I
patched them
actually
out.
have to change it. You never do this in a speedrun.
What is happening here? ROM Scout, what is wrong with your Xbox? This is not normal. What? ROM Scout, fix your
Why are we doing
Xbox.
this?
What
What
are
does it
what's
do?
these
For-
what's the
'cause
garbage
it's cute.
pixels doing?
Hello?
All right. Hey, you're the one that's backdashing instead of showing the walk animation.
ROM Scout cheating, yeah.
So the wolf doesn't have a watermelon cloak, obviously.
No, but the bat will, and the bat is the fastest form of movement by a lot, so you'll be seeing it quite a bit.
so this is just kind of basic stuff. He's using the mana prism to get invincibility to move through things. Also gives him infinite mana for later, which he's going to need very soon, actually. And then, again, just
Gosh,
Buffalo Star very.
You
early.
gotta like seriously blend all these things together, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what speedrunning is, baby.
Oh, that was
Does ROM Scout still speedrun this game? Probably
That
somewhere.
was a boss, by the way.
Maybe.
that
I don't
was,
know.
How did he
Killed
smoke a
mercilessly.
boss so quickly?
infinite. Wow, how'd that gate smoke me? So
I was gonna
quickly?
say.
Get owned. Some things never change.
That was a boss. by the
Decades
way,
of
that-
speedrunning.
How did he
Killed
smoke a boss so
Still can't get through the fucking mist gate.
quickly?
Infinite,
Why? Can we actually
wow, how'd
stop
that
the
gate-
speedrun and ask Igarashi, hey, what the fuck is wrong with these mist gates?
Gate smoke me.
I was
Who
gonna
programmed
say,
these?
For you being somebody that can do all this magical stuff, you just got smoked by that gate pretty
Yep.
hard.
It happens. Happens
That's frame perfect to get through there, by the way.
to
Most of
best
the time.
us.
What a legend. ROM Scout's so good
I
at
don't
this
know
game.
how many attempts this will.
Nobody in the world would be able to do this floor clip except for him in a showcase like
take,
this.
but hopefully not a lot.
An absolute
Oh,
legend.
that
That
was
was
close.
actually really close. He's also doing it unbuffered, by the way.
Anyway,
Third try unbuffered. He's the GOAT. He's so good at the game. This was like 9 years ago.
That's
Zero
one of the
claps.
hardest tricks in the game.
yeah.
So, what you
God,
have to
ROM
do
Scout's
there,
so good at this game.
This would never have been found for years, I don't think. You have to line up on the exact pixel to start, then you have to jump on the correct frame, then you have to transform on the next correct frame.
So three
Yeah.
tricks. in a
This was
row.
back in the day where the setup he was using is less consistent than the setup we have now. Just to
I-
show off what the old one, like forgetting about Igarashi for a
I
second.
don't know how many attempts.
The jump that he does
pick,
here is very
but-
specific. You have to jump for a specific number of frames and then land in the right spot.
But hopefully not.
And
a
then
lot.
from there, you have to double tap left. You have to double tap left fast enough that you don't start walking too much. And then, let me see if I could see the frames of animation. He jumps there, probably. No, he jumps there. Okay. Or no, it's 2 frames delayed. So, yeah. So he jumps here. So 1, 2, then the jump starts. And then he untransforms pretty early. Wow. Oh, that one didn't work. Never mind, I'm stupid. I was wondering why it didn't work.
Oh, that was close.
How do you?
Jumps there. Yep, there it is. Now I can see the actual frames. Untransforms here. Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Long story short, sorry to get all nerdy
So,
about it. That floor
what you have
clip
to
is
do
something
there-
that I've spent a
This would
lot
never
of
been found for years,
time
I don't
practicing.
think.
Like probably
You
close
have
to
to
like
line up on the exact
tens, if not
pixel to start.
100-ish
Then you have to
hours
jump
on just
the
that floor
correct
clip
frame,
alone.
Then you have to transform on the next correct frame.
So 3
Am
tricks
I the
in a row.
LeBron
Yeah.
James if he's Michael Jordan?
Timing
Yeah, maybe.
mechanisms.
Yeah.
And
So
it's
what
just-
is it? One is
I would say those are apps comparisons,
You have to
Pixel,
jump
but
jump.
also
You have
those
to
are
be-
like some of the
you have to
most
jump at the
high-tier
right
athletes to
frame
ever
and the
exist
right
on the planet
position,
Earth. So
and then you have to
comparing me,
untransform on the
a
right
scrawny-ass white guy, to
No,
them
to-
is a little
一定
weird
のピクセルと
in general. But hey, I'll take it as a compliment.
1そして正しいフレームアニメーションのフレーム一定のアニメーションのフレーム
He's still
Oh,
explaining
I want
the floor
to
clip. Meanwhile, they're already moving on.
でその後にタイミングよく変身しないといけない
I'm assuming if he says timingu, it's probably because he's explaining the timing of the floor
難
clip.
しいバグですねあれは
難しいよね。
Anything worth doing once is worth doing 10,000 times.
I believe
That's
it's
not 100% true.
He's like no bug checker in his right mind is gonna find that
What? I think that's not true, Igarashi. I think your team was lazy. I think developers were lazy and they couldn't find the bug where I jump into the stairs and untransform frame perfectly to clip into the floor.
And I believe it's because the wolf disjoints its hitbox when it untransforms, I think is how it works.
その狼が
Ask about this,
Box.
please.
untransforms.
Somebody ask why does this bonk? Please, Mr. Igarashi, ask him about the bonk.
Transforms, I think is
He just bonks there because why?
how it works.
その
Nobody
狼
knows.
が変身するときはその当たり判定の
It's really weird.
箱がちょっとだけ外れる場合もある
Changes its shape, I guess.
Mm.
So you'll notice he's also using wing smash just over and over again.
Yeah, was that intentional to chain the wing smashes?
Yes.
そのウィングスマッシュね翼の
He's doing the wolf jump. Oh, he's so good at the game. Rom Scout's so goated. He's goated with the sauce, even, I will say.
Intentional to chain the wing smashes?
I was pretty sure he was going to do the wolf, the bat version of Richter Skip.
その
But doing the wolf
ウィング
jump
スマッ
first
シュ
try.
ね
First
翼の
try back then?
攻撃っていう
Crazy.
のをその連続的
Rom Scout, slow down. We need to ask about Richter Skip.
に使えるように、わざとそういうプログラミングしてます
Rom Scout's going so fast they can't even ask him enough questions. The translation is taking too long.
He's like probably it was intentional
Oh yeah, by the
That's
way,
good.
so that was Richter.
Oh yeah, the Richter battle. That's not
Guys, did you hear that? Infinite Wing Smash was probably intentional. So, I'm allowed to do it in my developer-approved speedrun. Good? Good. Oops.
not there anymore. Yeah, no holy glasses.
Oh,
There's
bonk.
actually
Yeah.
multiple ways to do that skip. There are at least 5 ways I know of. So we can go back and show a couple of them later, teach them how to do it.
No longer
さっきの
cheating.
リクターとの
You probably are, yeah.
戦いっていうのはクリアできる方法っていうのは5個ぐらいある後で見せますけれども
Well,
こ
the
れが
other
一つ
thing, the reason why we think Infinite Wing Smash is intentional, it was patched back into the game multiple times. In Japanese version 1.0, you can't Infinite Wing Smash, and then in the later revisions, they added it into the game. So Same thing with the PSP version. PSP, NTSC,
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
fine.
infinite wing
Something like
smash.
that.
But in the PAL version, they patched it into the game.
Yeah,
Because
at
the PAL
least.
version is like a
You
later
can even
revision.
kill yourself and revive yourself in the original version.
Yet another stellar boss.
Yeah, I think at this point, Igarashi is just so new to everything that he's like, how do you kill the boss so fast? Are you cheating? These glitches, they are cheating, correct?
So you can do stuff like time your wing smashes and hold up on the ceiling and jump, and it uses the architecture of the castle to push you up further, which is really cool. It's one of the ways we optimize all the speedruns.
AKA terrain boosts.
It's cool.
Why
to
does
make
why
use of
does
that.
why does pushing you up further a good thing?
It stores
It
your...
got me up there faster than I would just flying normally.
Jojo
This guy's like, so why do you do, like, why are you doing any of this? And Romscott's like, it's faster, stupid.
に自然と上に上がっていく
So why are you
あの
doing all
仕様
this
になって
weird
るんですけれ
movement?
ど
Why
も
not just simply
その方がやっ
walk
ぱ
through the
速くなるんで
castle calmly? No shot, he's doing the,
normal.
oh no, he did do the
Ah.
the mist. Okay.
徐々に自然と上に上がっていく
Yeah, back in the day we did a mist mist bat
あ
here
の
for
仕様になって
safety,
る
I
んですけれ
guess.
どもその方
But
が
yeah,
やっ
I,
ぱ速く
and
な
then
る
we
んで
did the zigzag, yeah.
この
If you watched my speedrun progression video, you would see that strat in the speedrun progression
タイ
video.
トルの面白いその物理演算っていうか
まあ、インチキ物理演算ですよね。
Oops.
Is the
Yeah, that's a
We
little
are
scary.
It's bull-
Not doing that.
He
Okay.
calls it bullshit physics.
This is one of the best things to come out of this this interview, this whole thing, is Igarashi coins the term bullshit physics for this game, which is very funny.
Oops.
He's like, yeah,
We are
it's
not
The
bullshit.
doing
fact that
He
the
calls it bullshit physics.
the fact that the bat
He's like, yeah,
maintains
it's
its
one of the cool parts of
momentum.
the physics of this game. Bullshit physics.
He's calling it bullshit physics.
He's like, yeah, it's one of the cool parts of the physics of this game. Bullshit physics.
Let's go, Igarashi. Based
There you go.
and cool. It's accurate.
Oops, I dropped a wing smash.
He's not wrong.
What a shame.
But yeah, it basically continues to gather vertical momentum while he's holding up on it. So once it gets released, it's just
Goes
shoots
up, yeah.
straight up. Yeah.
We're almost done. Isn't it funny that this speedrun route, I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with because I've been doing it on my stream a lot when I was getting the 1626. It hasn't changed in like 9 years.
So we have
This
to
is the
get all
same
the
route we've been
pieces
doing
of
for fucking
Dracula's
ever.
Body, right? That's
But I'm pretty sure at this point in time, my guess is the world record was a 1715. That or this was after that, and Romscout has. That means I would have gotten the record at least once, and then Romscout now has like a 1659. It's either the world record at the time was a 1615
We already got him
or
with,
a
Mega
or sorry a
64.
1715 or a
You got the
1659.
crystal.
Regardless, to take basically 1715 all the way down to 1626, no new route changes for the most part. It's just better
We got the,
movement.
ring, and we got the Nokia cell phone.
so same
I think I
idea.
missed it.
Same idea with the
Oh,
screen
yeah, you missed
freeze
it.
here, except we're using the heart refresh instead to stop the screen.
That's the correct-
and
yep.
It's moving slightly.
There it is.
But except with this one, instead of skipping death, well,
He wears
Kinda
cowboy
ends up
hats,
the same.
does
Okay.
kendo, and works on SotN. So yeah, hella based. True.
and yeah, so I guess Dracula really didn't need his body parts, so
So no. So
The
did
poor
expect it all-
translator has to like, because Igarashi, I imagine, is just watching all this shit and is just like,
飛
What?
ばしていて、も
what?
うラストボスとの戦いですよ。
Last, how did he get?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
He's like, that's freaking fast.
It is fast.
Ask him if he knew of some of the glitches in this
さっ
run
き見
already.
せてたバグっていうのは知ってたやつあった
知ってたのはね、どれだ抜けるのは、どれか抜けハートリペアのやつはもしかしたら見てたかも、動画で
He's。like, I think I've seen the heart repair bug before somewhere, maybe
Oh,
in a video or something.
Yeah, probably not for this intended
well, I have
purpose.
some other glitches to show off afterwards too. Cause
Oh, boy, I
there's
can't wait
just
to
too
see the
many
glitch
funny ones in this
showcase.
game.
yeah, this game has so much interesting and cool stuff, and then just so much goofy stuff too. And it's just as strats got better and better, they cycled out. So, like, we used to have cool things like
Why do they call it heart repair?
using the shield.
Probably
rubber
a
to
translation
rip out
thing.
to skip a door.
It might be
So
better translated
cow
to heart
skillet.
repair in the
I can
Japanese
do a
version.
version of that. All right, so that's the game.
Nice. What was the time on this? 25 world record, baby.
So it's
Let's
53,
go.
56, I think?
1626. Back
Was it?
then,
Like
turns
that?
out this was the first
Oh,
1626.
don't
I
care,
was
it's too
lying.
Fast.
Yeah.
Romscout had the world record this whole
Same.
time.
Are you one of the top 5?
Yeah, I think I'm
Speedrunners?
third right now.
Oh, never mind. Wait, did I have record at this point?
there's somebody there,
Mainly
two
due to lack of playing lately, but I am practicing to get the record back very soon.
There are
so.
2 people faster than you in this planet.
All 3 people are like, it's really who puts in the time.
It was
right
me. It was me, guys. Or it was Ben. No, this must have been when Ben had the record. Oh, I think Ben had the record at this point, and I was a few seconds behind. It must have been. So the record was probably either it was a 7:14 by me, or it was a 7:10 by Ben. Or it might have been a 7:09 by me, actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I might have had the world record at this point. Perhaps.
All right. Great cutscene.
But at the time, I would have
So-
been like 18, so there's no way I would have been here.
What'd you think?
どうでしたか？どう思いましたか？
早すぎ。話全然だって進んでないもん。
He's like, that was too fast. You don't even see what's going on with the story, man. We worked so hard to create. It's a great story. Like, he's the scenario writer, so of course he's like,
Oops.
Yeah,
he's
just
the
skip the whole
scenario writer
story.
and the programmer, so you burned him 2 times in a row. It's like a double punch to the face.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
すいませんね。
大丈夫です。
Is that Andy? I think that's Andy. You guys know who I'm talking about? I didn't know he was here. That's Andy, right?
すいません。He's
だ
like,
って
it's
これ
cool.
やるまでにすっごい遊んでるでしょ、多分これ。
He's like, but in order to get to that level of skill and find those bugs, you probably played this a ton, didn't you?
Yeah, I would say
No.
at least 5,000 hours.
5000時間ぐらいはもうかけてやって
If you don't
る。
know who it is, don't worry
10
about it.
時間遊んだら何やってもいいでしょ。
He's like, well, if you're playing a single game 5000
Wait, how long?
a ton, didn't you?
Yeah, I would say at least 5,000 hours.
Yeah. About 5,000 hours sounds
5000時
right.
間ぐらいはもうかけてやってます
もう
よ。
5000時間遊んだら何やってもいいでしょ。
He's like, well, if you're playing a single game 5,000 hours, you can do whatever you want.
Because at this point, Romscott had been playing for like 10 years, so
I'm
yeah.
trying to think of some other things to show off here.
Well, I mean, elevator's got to.
I can do elevator,
Right,
yeah.
So
Where's...
They have code names. I can do elevator.
I'm kind of sad because some of the like most interesting stuff to me, you need like PlayStation.
Oh yeah,
for it.
so PlayStation can do like graphics corruption and load wrong areas of the game. You can't do that on this version, but you can do a lot of interesting stuff still. Oops.
So this is all just kind of basic stuff. The bat tends to maintain your horizontal momentum at any given time. So by dive kicking, he's taking his horizontal momentum from that. and
Oh,
putting it into
boy.
that.
This is going to be a funny one.
Whoops, I think I messed up. That's right.
This is a good one.
Trying to think what I think I just keep pushing down.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go.
super elevator.
Oh my god. That's a good
エ
one.
レベーターですよね、これね。
それは知ってた今の。
知らなかっ
He's
た。
like, I did not know that one existed. That was pretty bad.
It's probably not his fault because it's on the Xbox version of the game.
He gets a
only.
pass.
Xbox バージョンのみですよ。
へ
もともと
ー
のやつにはなかっ
They
た。
they actually made the game even buggier in some ways on the
Xbox
Xbox.
バージョンの方はもっとバグ
What other glitches did 360 introduce? That's a good question. I'm trying to think of. This version that he's playing on, the Sword Lords don't spawn in the clock tower. That's another bug. But I'm trying to think of anything else that's like Xbox
誰が
specific.
作ってるんですかね。
あれはね、僕たちじゃないん
I
だよ。
can't think of much.
僕たちじゃないのあれ。
Probably like
Who
sound
made that? He's
glitches.
like, not us.
There's a couple of sound glitches. Oh, there's also some soft locks that can happen in the game because of some memory leak stuff. So if you're playing the game, nobody really 100% understands exactly why this happens. I don't believe anyone really understands. But I think if you're playing the game a lot in the inverted catacombs on the Xbox version, like if you're going between rooms a lot, eventually the game can just crash. And they believe it's because of a memory leak. So...
Take responsibility.
Have I ever made a ranking list of all the glitches? Maybe one day I will.
See,
The
some other-
issue is there are so many glitches in this game. It's hard to categorize all of them because you have to go find all the glitches because there's so many.
stuff we
There's
can
so many
do.
glitches that exist in this game that I've forgotten about. I've learned, but then
So,
forgotten about
that's-
over time. So
Succubus refight? He probably.
That
does
takes too long.
Oh, you
That
don't think
actually
you can
does
clip
take
in?
too long.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I'm not very good at clipping into floors, believe it or not. All right.
which one is this?
So normally you do this in a run we call all
the
bosses.
Scylla skip.
You have to beat all the bosses in the game, right? So we have to beat Scylla, but normally you have to wait on a door for her to come back, and instead, what I'm going to do is kill her from here. Kind of, I guess, lag the game it the right way, and then you clip through the floor and then don't have to wait on the door coming back. So,
At this point, poor Igarashi.
2回ぐらい倒さないといけないですけれども、そのさっきの右左右左画面
わかり
oh,
ま
let's
す
see if the
で
frog hitbox. Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
I already showed him that one.
当たり消えて
Dying
ない
through the frogs.
そうそう。
There's one other cute little trick I want to show in the mine, the next area.
Okay.
Oops. Did I just run out of mana and I didn't pay attention? Okay. So, okay, I actually have a serious design question. Whose decision was it to do this? Like the shield killing everything? Like, not whose decision was it, but like, was that...
Shield killing
Like,
everything.
Yeah, like that's a very weird
just,
thing.
It's just a normal weapon.
Yeah,
a normal-
you,
I mean, it's
you
a normal
cast the
item?
shield spell. This is not a glitch. This is what you do in the game. There are like a lot of overpowered weapons. I was just curious
And
if
it's a
they,
shield.
yeah, if they planned, like the Chrysogram's a famous one.
Yeah.
If they like planned to make weapons that overpowered for a reason or not.
このもう本当にクリスタグリムも有名ですけれども、この盾も何でも殺せるわけじゃないですか。
はい。
そういうのはあまりにも強すぎるっていうか、ゲームが壊れるっていう感じですけれども、それわざとですか？
いや、これはね、これは多分ね、バグチェックの時誰も使わなかったんですよ。縦のやつ。こ
It's
の
like there's, for a game like this, there's so many items and weapons and stuff. It's extremely hard to bug check properly to get everything in all the situations. He's like, we probably just did not bug check that at all. The shield.
Oh.
That's what happened.
Okay.
So
Well,
it
you
was
do
a-
get in the second castle too. That's probably
Yeah.
one of the big things.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. All right, so this
That
is cute.
seems like a translation thing. Or Igarashi's just tired and doesn't want to actually explain like what the fuck is like. Essentially, to be fair, the question seems a little tough. It's like, hey, why is your game unbalanced and bad? And he just has to sit there and be like, yeah, we just didn't like bro, we're just trying to get the game done, man. We were under some time constraints. Like, fuck it, I don't know. Poor Igarashi, man. He's just getting roasted.
壊れてるじゃないですか、このゲーム。
Hey, your game's.
Oh,
Hey,
program
did you
almost
see
like
that? Your
Slice
game's
Yoshi, so
broken.
これはサービス
Oh, the
精神
game you
だと思います
made? You spent years of your
Okay,
life?
so I want to teach him how to skip half the game, actually. I want to teach him at least one way to skip Richter.
Okay. リクターを飛ばせる方法っていうのはまた教えたいと思います。
Okay,
Igarashi,
so
please fix. Oh, he's gonna show him the bat skip?
I'm going to set up the first part for him.
The
Maybe
bat
I
skip
did
is
that
annoying.
correctly. That was I probably did it correctly the first time. Yeah, okay. So he's going to hold the jump button as long as he can, right? And go
Yep.
like this. And then when he gets near the screen transition coming down, he has to push the bat button.
Hold it.
Okay.
So it
Hold it? No, just
so it
tap it.
buffers. Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Whatever. Okay, so
Oh
Go
no,
explain
it
that
doesn't.
thing.
先の
Turbo Dog's actually wrong on this one. You don't need to hold it between the screen transition because the whole point is you're pressing the bat button the frame before you get into the screen transition, so there's no point in holding it because it's not buffering anything.
ジャンプね。ジャンプをで
Get
きるだけ
owned
長く押して
from 7 years ago,
でまた
Turbo
落
Dog.
ちてきたら
Haha, you got
次
corrected
の画面に
because you said something wrong 7 years ago.
寸前に小盛りボタン
Whatever.
Is it the trigger or the front bumper?
front.
バンパ
Yeah,
ーバンパーの方を押すで切り替えるタイミングで
That was close, actually. Not quite.
Boom
その
roasted.
調子です
Bro, I can't. Is there something? Also, I'm pretty sure Rom Scout might be on the wrong setup here. Again, this is a really annoying setup. This is a really annoying glitch to skip Richter with. So I could. It's I think he's on the wrong pixel here.
That was actually really close too.
Yeah. He's getting within a
近
frame
い
or
めっちゃ
two.
近い
Whenever it doesn't transform, that means he is very close.
その変身しないときはすごいギリギリ
How long
で
does
き
it
てな
take
い
to
だ
do
け
it like
to show him
a
this?
little earlier. Just
もうちょっと早めに
No, he is on the right pixel. I'm wrong.
map
Yeah.
button. And this is map button and this unpause map. So you switch that and you can do that.
I'm
And
wrong.
When you
Wow.
see that frame of animation,
I used to be able to be really good at like seeing this trick and seeing like
you hold
where you're
hold
supposed to be
this button,
standing,
and
but
then
I've lost that
unpause it.
ability. But yeah, that's right.
ああはいはいどっちかっていうとさっきの
Did they actually get him to do it?
so
それそれ
hold that and then hit that.
Igarashi's gonna do it. He's gonna skip
それを押し
Richter.
してでまたそれを押して
Oh, there you go.
おー
You
で
got
わ
it.
きた簡単やないですか
簡単じゃないでしょ
That's crazy.
全く簡単じゃないでしょ
I said
Oh, he
come on,
broke
that's easy. What a broken game. He's like, shit's not easy. It's hard. It's hard.
All right, so there you go. You learned how to skip Richter, and
よか
now,
った
now you can play the game very fast
もう
yourself.
これで、
ファーストランナー
イーグルスの目でも、ちょっとスピードランナー、彼チャレンジできますよ。
Yeah, world class speedrunner right here.
I told him that now that he knows he can come after your crown. He's
Oh
gonna,
yeah,
You're
yeah.
going to be the fourth fastest because Igarashi's going to be coming up to number 3 or 2. Not careful.
でもこれ俺やったらなんかチートしてると思われるよ
That's funny.
確実に
He's like, yeah, but if you do that, that's cheating.
What? Guys. Glitches are cheating. Confirmed. Igarashi himself said so. Wait. This whole time I've been cheating?
Show him the wolf jump. Ask him if that's cheating.
The wolf jump.
The wolf jump version. Just the double tap and jump. You
Oh,
know
I
how to
did
do
that in the run.
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they weren't paying attention to Richter
Okay.
skip.
An idiot. Whatever.
It's all good.
Damn, dude, I can't
well,
believe
this was
Igarashi
great.
Yeah, this
Igarashi
was
thinks
amazing.
I'm
A lot of
cheating.
fun. Did you have
どう
fun?
でしたか楽しかったですか
すごいすごい
Yeah.
こんなにあると思わなかった
He's like,
Story writer
"That
does
was
not
great.
approve of
I had no
glitches.
idea
Hey,
this
he's
game was
also
that
the
fun."
director of the game.
All right. Well,
Breaking news:
I
world record
appreciate
uses
you
cheats.
spending so much time here today, and it was a lot of fun. And I also appreciate
Dozens of
the
world
amazing
record
games you
gone,
make.
reduced to
I look forward
atoms.
to your next one.
こんなにね、この、番組に出てくれてありがとうございますと。で、本当に素晴らしいゲームばかり
Was
作
this
ってくれて
after
すごい
Bloodstain
嬉しいです。
was announced?
はい
感謝してます。
はい逆にこんだけ遊んでくれてこちらこそ感謝してます
He's like, yeah, no, anybody that's going to play that many hours of my game that I created, I need to say thank you to you. So, thank
I'm
you.
honored. Thank you.
This stuff comes from the heart.
What about me? I've been playing the game a long time. Igarashi noticed me.
That's
Yeah.
why we put this much.
He probably doesn't
Yeah.
give a shit about
本当に
SotN anymore.
心から
Let's be honest. He's
この
trying to move
感じ
on
てますんでだから
and
ここ
make
までは頑張り
Bloodstained his new thing.
もうまあ僕ねこれよく見るんですけどここま
He
で
thinks your game is too
やる
easy.
これってバグ使ってとかって絶対ありだと僕は思ってるので
Yeah, notice me,
全然
senpai.
大丈夫
I got the world
もう
record. It was
もうねこ
me.
れ もう直す方法
When did this
ないん
video
で
come out? Bloodstain was announced May 2015. Scoop! May 2015. So, yeah. That's probably why he did this. He probably thought this was a way to market Bloodstained, if I had to guess. Maybe he is just a fan of the people who like SotN. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being cynical.
ソースコードもないし、もうね心ももう痛みませんよ。
He's like, no, to see you guys put this much time and love into it and heart into it to make it work. And you know, hey, it's not like I have the source code. It's not like we're gonna go back and fix any of these. So you know what? It's all right.
He doesn't have the
I'm not
source
gonna feel more
code?
pain.
Why? Give me the source code. How could you lose it?
When I see these bugs, this is fine.
You can't go back and fix
Thank
it.
you very
Patch the
much. This was
game.
awesome.
Igarashi, please
Yeah,
fix.
thank you.
And thank you again for all the support.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be a great game. So
またよろしくです。
Yeah, they're talking about Bloodstained.
ましょうね。
はいまた来ます。
Okay.
はい。
We'll be back after the game is done, and we'll have you break that in front of everybody too.
Yeah. All right. Fun video. That was great. Yeah, it's not a lot of people know about this, but Rom Scout went out of his way to speedrun the game in front of the director, the legend himself, the guy who made Symphony of the Night what it is today. So great video. We learned a lot. Glitches are cheating, and but wing smashes not cheating. Wolf jumps are cheating. Am I missing anything? Backdashing and shield dashing isn't cheating, but you should be walking because they spent a lot of time on the walk animation. So yeah, what I've learned is I need to atone for my sins as a cheater, as a speedrunning cheater, and finally play the game the way Igarashi intended. So I'll be doing that soon, maybe, and keep an eye out for that video whenever that comes out. But yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch this again. Bye-bye now, YouTube. I might post this on YouTube. I don't know. Anyways, if I did and you watch this on YouTube, goodbye now.